Hey guys.
27 hearts beat.
Welcome back to my channel. If you've been following me since I think it's September of last year, or if you've seen any of my videos regarding my small business, you may be asking yourselves, Jasmine, what happened to your small business? Is your small business still up? Are you still in business? What happened? Is it successful? What's going on? And honestly, if you're not asking any of those questions, that's okay. Regular content will be resuming next week, but I did want to address this question. I'm really sorry for like the lighting change and the background noise throughout this video. I'm filming with natural light and the sun is going down. I did start a small business last year called Sun-Kissed Body Jewelry, where I sold all different types of body jewelry, and I was hoping to expand and sell other things as well. I did have an actual shop. I had a Shopify shop, and I did document the whole process. I still have all those videos up regarding how I started my small business, inventory haul, all of that stuff. If you are wanting to look into any of them, if you're wanting to start a small business, any of that, they're still up. My small business, it started, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I started a small business because we were in quarantine. It's never been like a lifelong dream of mine to own a body jewelry business, which obviously you can start a small business and it doesn't have to be a lifelong dream of yours. I don't want to say I wasn't passionate about it, because I was, but I was honestly more passionate about starting the business than running the business. I was so passionate about learning everything that goes into starting a business, learning everything about the money and how to build a website, all of these things that go into starting a small business. And then when I finally launched my small business, my passion for it kind of went down, and that's just the reality of it for me. I was very passionate about it at first, and I really thought, this is what I want to do, this is the path I want to go down, this is what I want to start. And I don't necessarily think it was the fact of what I started the business doing. I've just kind of come to the conclusion that maybe having a business of my own in general is just not for me right now. I don't know if there's a career in like starting other people's businesses. I know you can build websites, like that's a thing, but I didn't really get that good at that. That was another thing. My website was just not what I wanted it to be, but I also wasn't making enough money to where I felt like I really wanted to put more money into it to have someone build the website for me. If that hasn't answered the question already, no, my small business, I don't want to say no longer exists, but I am not running it right now. So pretty much I had my website through Shopify. I put my Shopify site on pause. It's still on pause right now, so if you were to search it up, you would still see the website. You just can't purchase anything. But I'm thinking of just taking it down. I have been toggling with the idea of putting my body jewelry on like Etsy or something to see if it would sell. And then I just want to preface that it had nothing to do with sales. Like obviously if I had made thousands and thousands of sales, I might still be doing it, but I don't want to say that I was super discouraged because I wasn't making any sales. I just wasn't super into the after starting a business aspect of it, like posting on social media all the time about my business, trying to figure out different ways to incorporate other people and other things to do. It was just a little much for me, and it wasn't really what I was into. Like maybe I was more into the business side of it versus the actual like promoting myself and marketing myself and finding all of that stuff, because I definitely could have done that, like, you know, if I was truly passionate about it. So I don't feel like I've given up. I also don't feel like I quit, because I just realized that that's not necessarily what I wanted to do. I wasn't super into it. But like I said, I might be opening up an Etsy page, just because Etsy is free, you know, to post your stuff on there, whereas Shopify, it was $30 a month, and then I wasn't really promoting my business, and it just was like I was spending this money and I didn't have any more really ideas. That's kind of where that is. If you have your own opinions on my business or you think I quit or whatever, you know, you can keep that to yourself. I personally within myself felt like it was best to just kind of put that chapter on pause. I'm not gonna say, like I said, I'm not gonna say I'm completely done with it or I quit or anything like that, but it is on pause for right now. If I do end up opening an Etsy page, it will be in the description of this video. That's all that's to it. Small businesses come and they go. Some small businesses flourish, and I say support all of the small businesses out there. They are working so hard, and I can say that from my heart. I can say anyone who runs a small business is working their ass off, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and you have to be truly passionate about what you're selling, and the fact that you have, like, this is your business, this is your baby, this is yours. You have to be so passionate about that. You don't have to know a lot about social media, but it's better to be consistent with posting. And as we can see with my YouTube, I'm not the most consistent, or at least I haven't been. Another thing to just throw in to this video is that I started my business at a low time of my life. I started my business in September of last year, and if you watched my update video, and I think it was November of last year, you know that I went through a lot in 2020. I went through a breakup. I went, you know, obviously the pandemic and all that, and that all happened within those last couple months of the year. So right when I started my business is basically when my life started going downhill. I kind of lost the passion for it just because I was going through so much. And I mean, I'm still going through stuff, you know, we're always going through something. But as far as all of that, I am doing pretty good. After all of that, I kind of didn't feel like the business really fit in my life anymore, if that makes sense. That's kind of why I decided to no longer run Sunkissed Body Jewelry, at least for now. I do love my business though. Like the time and effort that I put into finding someone to make the logo and making it the way that I wanted it to, and even creating my own website, even though it wasn't perfect, like I loved my website. It was so just me, and to make the thank you cards and the business cards and the care cards, all of the stuff that I put into that business, the stickers, like literally everything, the packaging, like I put in so much to that business. I don't regret it at all. I'm so happy that I did start it. It just might not have been the right time. So like I said, it might come back. It might. And like I said, it might move to Etsy for a little bit. If that is something you guys would like, definitely let me know. We're gonna get to the part of the video that you might have just clicked on this video for, and that's the fact that I'm going to be having a giveaway. So with all things that come to a close or an end, even though this might not be the end, new things open. So I want to bring new things to you guys. But since I had, or kind of like have, whatever, a body jewelry business, I have quite a lot of body jewelry just kind of laying around right now. And I want to give away some of it to some of you guys. So this is my way of giving back, saying thank you for the business, for the support that I did receive on my business when I launched. I did receive a lot of support from you guys and just from my friends, and I just want to say thank you to everyone for that, because I was going through a lot during that time of my life, and any single purchase that anyone made or any person that shouted out my business meant a whole lot to me, and I do not take any of that for granted. But like I said, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm not sure how many people I'm going to choose, maybe 2 or 3, maybe more if I'm feeling generous, but I'm going to be giving away body jewelry. So I'm going to give, like I said, at least 2 or 3 people a few pieces of body jewelry, probably like 2 pieces of body jewelry each per person, depending on what the type of inventory that I have. So in order to enter my giveaway, obviously you need to be subscribed to my channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come back next week for more videos, because we are uploading every Thursday. So there are 3 things that I want you guys to comment down below. The first is, if you had to start your own small business, or if you already have one, shout it out. Or if you were going to start your own small business, what would it be? And then just tell me what body piercings you have, or like body jewelry you would want to receive. Just give me a few if you have more than a few, and then just comment your Instagram name, so that way if you are a winner, I can reach out to you on Instagram and get all your information and stuff like that. That's all for the giveaway. I'm super excited to give back to you guys from this business. Business will live forever on in my heart. But yeah, that's really all that I have to say as far as my business. Again, thank you all for the support on my business. This may not be the end, but I did want to give you guys an update. I felt like I owed it to you guys, because it did pass my like 1-year anniversary of starting my business, and like crickets were chirping on that day, whatever day it even was. Like I really don't even remember. So I just wanted to give you guys an update in case any of you have still been going to my website and you're like, why can't I buy anything? What's going on? That's what's going on. I hope you guys enjoyed, or at least heard out, you know, my explanation for my business. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe and enter my giveaway. I'm not exactly sure when it's gonna end. I'll put it on the screen when it's gonna end, maybe a couple weeks, I don't know. I'll make it up and I'll put it somewhere on the screen for you. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias. I sometimes post on there, not a lot, but I do sometimes post on there. So don't forget to follow me on there, and like I said, come back next week for another video, because we making videos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.